Hey User World, I am back with another video, and I know I've been hyping up the whole Hermes haul as well as the Paris haul reveal, but that's gonna have to go on hold for a second just because I am not my best right now. I got a cold and I can't remember the last time I got sick, so I'm like completely clogged up. I don't know if you can hear it through the microphone here, but obviously when I tell the Hermes like amazing story, I want to sound my best. So it's just another typical work day. I'm sitting here being kind of brain dead before I have to make dinner. I got everything prepped over there. I'll kind of show you if you're interested. I do cook a lot. And my boyfriend decided that he wants to go on a diet. So I have to cook everything healthy, I guess. I don't know. And the inspiration behind this video is, I got this idea, but I haven't like executed on it. Not to go on a ramble here, but I was out at the store the other day and it's only right after Labor Day, and I'm seeing Halloween decorations everywhere. And of course, the PSL lattes and everything, pumpkin spice everything, is on full-blown rage right now. So I was just like, okay, I guess we're starting on this. I mean, it's still like, 70 degrees out. But I figured this would be a good time for me to provide some entertainment when it comes to handbags. Of course, everything's got to relate back to handbags. But anyways, before I kind of just jump right into it, I want to show you. So tonight's on the menu, again, quote unquote healthy, is beef and broccoli. So I got some, instead of regular American broccoli, I got broccolini, I got beef that's marinating, and then some asparagus, and I got my sauce and ginger and everything ready to go. I've got rice cooking, but apparently my boyfriend doesn't want to eat rice because it's carbs. So he's going to probably eat all of this on a bed of salad, so to speak. But yeah, I want to kind of just get right into it. If your kids are watching, I don't know if you want them in the background, but viewers' discretion advised. Let's get right into it.
Is by J.W. Anderson. And we know that J.W. Anderson has been coming out with some really strange looking bags, and this is being one of them. This is what they call the beige fish pouch, right? It looks like someone's grandmother just crocheted this together, which, if it's your grandmother doing this, kudos to her. I mean, I would never be able to do this. But like, there's the head, there's the tail, and then all I see is scales. I love eating fish. Sometimes you go to restaurants, they deep fry the whole fish, and you wouldn't have any scales on it, right? Because they descale it. But all I can see here is scales. And I remember going to the supermarket once, and you pick out the fish, or a fresh fish market, you pick out the fish, and then the fishmonger, the fish person, basically would descale it. And I guess I was standing too close, and one of the scales was flying around and it flew into my eye, and it like basically traumatized me. So when I look at this fish, that is the memory I have of just being traumatized, having a scale flying to my eye. Now, if you look at this, the only thing it has going for it is just the JW key charm or bag charm. And you want to charge $561 for that? I mean, retail, look at this. It's $950, which is an obscene of money for someone to pay for when it's just a bunch of, I don't even know what this is. It just looks like it's been crocheted together. And where do you even fit your stuff? Like, hey, let me open my bag. Let me go grab my wallet to pay for something. You go to the belly of the fish. Is that supposed to be whimsical? I don't know. I'm just really confused by this whole entire bag itself. If your kid looks at this, they'll probably be like, ew. Moving on to the next one. This is definitely going to give your kids nightmares. I mean, what is this? This looks like it came out of an alien movie or so, of some sort. Imagine you buying this and you are walking down the street. You would get a lot of strange stares. How do you even access this, right? This is like a mutant. Oh, hey, look, it comes with a crossbody strap and a top handle. Do you wear this on your shoulder? And then it's like, ooh, I've got you know the Alien movie where like it hatches out of the egg and it just flies around and sticks to somebody's face? That is what that reminds me of. And they're trying to charge $725 and there's only three more remaining. You better hurry up. What are they thinking? So I'll be honest, this is actually the first bag that I saw, quote unquote, crossbody bag that I saw that sparked the idea of doing this video. When I saw this, I love rabbits. I used to have a rabbit and I love the thing to bits. And this will literally for sure give your kids nightmares. I mean, look at how creepy that is. Imagine, I mean, first of all, if they made it a little bit cuter, it might be a nice bag for your kids, but those eyes are really creepy. I had a friend who told me once they got a teddy bear, and this is their friend of a friend, and it was like possessed or something, and the eyes lit up. So that obviously traumatized me as like an 11-year-old. But then when I saw this, it's just like it reminds me of that, and I don't want that anywhere near me or any of my nieces or whatever or kids in general because that thing is definitely possessed and it's sold out. Huh. At least they're not charging like $800 for it. It was $157 and it went on sale for $109. What a steal for, bringing some weird thing into your house and haunting you. All right, moving on to this one. This is definitely a bag you should not carry at all. I understand, again, back to the whole crochet thing. Like, what is up with that? Let's just guarantee some creepiness and some horror movie by crocheting something together. And of course, there's like 7 little girls on this. Like during Halloween in my area, people put up Halloween decorations and they started this new trend last year where you have, I guess, the witches gathering. And this is what reminds me of where they put it in their yard and then there's like 7 witches gathered in a circle. This is basically it on a bag. Other than that, I mean, it's a regular tote with some scrunchie for handles, and then you've got, 7 little girls and witches chanting some sort of spell or casting some sort of haunting spell on you for the rest of your life. So yeah, go ahead and carry this bag, and you are 100% gonna, if you're trying to stay away from people and you don't want to talk to people, maybe this is the perfect bag so that you can kind of repel all the people that you don't want to deal with because people are going to see this and they're going to run. And of course, $712. I guess, like, would I pay $712 to just not talk to people at the mall? I don't know. Maybe. I don't have to think about that. So, this is not a scary bag, but this is just a really weird bag where, hey, I'm going to carry a panda. I wonder if it's good quality. It looks like it's pretty good quality. Look, they're using like grained leather and everything. But would you pay $41.50? Oh my God, $41.50 to carry around a panda purse. And let me go ahead and unzip his back and just grab my stuff out of it. I mean, that's just bizarre. I don't even know what to say about this. This apparently Diesel's making a comeback and they are producing bags left and right. And this is just really bizarre to me. This looks like it is a rusty piece of metal that I would find on the floor and try to avoid it if I'm wearing sandals or flip flops. And, I don't know when the last time I had a tetanus shot, but I do not want to get cut by this because that looks like a rusty piece of crap, to put it in plain terms, that I don't want to be anywhere near. Or just, something you would find on the floor in the trash where it's just like a crumpled piece of like tissue. I don't know, but this is gross. Why would you ever want to wear this? And how much you wanted to buy this? $695. And they call it marbled. That is not marbled, okay? That's just dirty metal on the floor that's completely rusty. Ew. Why? Let's take a little bit lighter here. This one I found was just kind of interesting, and they call it the chips packet. Chips packet. And it's supposedly a crossbody, but yeah, it definitely looks like a bag of chips. And I am all for a bag of chips, but not for $21.25. As much as I want to live my dream of eating bags of chips every day, and not, gain like 500 pounds, but like, what is this made of? Is this gold? Let me just open my bag of chips and see what kind of, like, every wallet or every credit card I take out, I'm imagining it's a potato chip and I'm going to eat it or swipe it. What? What is happening here? Okay, so this is not going to give your kids nightmare, but I just found this pretty funny, and I could totally see this as a disgusting mess of your fingerprints. You know, we have oils on our fingers, and that's just a fingerprint magnet. This one I want to go over again. This is probably going to give your kids nightmares at some point. No, it does not look scary, but this thing looks like a loofah. Do I want to wear a loofah bag? That is a hard pass. This is ridiculous. And how much do they want for it? Oh, originally the retail is $10.75. I wonder why it dropped to $4.19. Even $4.19 is absurd. Let's look at the model wearing it. I mean, that's just like, hey, I got an itch on my back. You know what? Let me just use my bag to scratch my back real quick. This is a good one. Another J.W. Anderson piece of work. You know, the pigeon bag? I know that has been like super trendy, but this is creepy. I mean, this is made in a way where you would totally find this in somebody's yard, like some grandma in her backyard, and she has a bunch of like frogs and toads as sculptures, but this is but you know, they don't, I mean, if it's like cement made, okay, fine, but like you see those plastic ones, that's what I'm thinking of. This belongs in somebody's backyard. Even if it's in someone's backyard, I still don't want to see a plastic frog in someone's backyard. Sorry. That just freaks me out. I remember when I was little, I was playing around and I was walking my dog or whatever, and I just went into this empty field, and I like came across this massive toad that was extra crinkly and like basically had warts all over it. At least it looked like warts. And that freaked me the F out. I started screaming. My dog started freaking out. And I couldn't run faster away from it because it was just so scary and it was massive. So ever since then, I've been freaked out by frogs. I have no desire to be near frogs. And for me to wear it as a purse, no. Oh, hey, look at the opening. I guess it's just like, is this like the new Balenciaga where they're just trying to make the weirdest bags so that people would just like think it's funny? But who has $830 to just buy a bag as a joke? I don't. I mean, shit, if you've got $850 for me, please, I'll take that. Ugh, that's just so creepy. Oh yeah, hey, let me you know what, girls, let's go out. You know what? I'm going to bring my frog bag today. That sounds like a great idea. So this one freaks me out. This reminds me of movies, like if you get your imagination and let it run wild, this just reminds me of like all of the alien movies. Again, I'm back to aliens, I know, but this is like a different kind of aliens where it involves like insects or something. This reminds me of like larvae. Larvae. And this is like I mean, bugs are okay. Like, I'm not super freaked out. But when it comes to like a million of them and it's just like all bunched up together, this is what I think of. And it's just like, I'm getting goosebumps looking at this. Again, this is back to the whole crochet thing, right? This is another crochet bag where it's just in a larger version of it. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. And let me go ahead and wear this crochet looking larvae looking like bag. And of course, they want $370. Wonder how many of these they have in stock. You know, do companies just make these for fun and they think they're going to make money off of this? I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. And of course, if you are, again, remotely entertained by this video, again, these are all just my opinions. And if you have these bags as part of your collection or you want these to be part of your collection, I really question your judgment right now, but who am I to judge you, right? So do hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already and come back for more entertainment. Most of my stuff, you know, videos are going to be much more straightforward and not just making fun of bags. I actually love bags. So I hope to see you back on my channel again. All right, so moving on, this bag is ridiculous. Somebody decided to go ham on a 70s bridal wedding dress, I guess, and they just ripped a piece of it off with some of the bows, attached it, and then threw some voodoo shit on the strap and called it a bag. That's my consensus of this. Imagine if you're wearing this and you basically have all of these shells clinging and clanging around you. So you are definitely going to attract some unwanted attention if you were to wear this bag. I love how Sense does have pictures of every bag with a model, so you can actually see how ridiculous the bag is. And that thing is white, right? So I'm sure that is going to attract dirt, stains. It is going to absorb everything around you, including your soul. So please don't buy this bag for some $700. You couldn't pay me $700 to wear this bag. Okay, maybe you can, but I don't know. $700, that's insane. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up with another freaky bag. This I know is supposed to be cute. It's very similar to the previous bag of the Circle of Witches. This is supposed to be cute, where you have a bunch of little cute animals, but when it's all so it's kind of like when you have one dog, it's great, but when you have 100 dogs, it's not so great. So this is kind of the same idea. It's one cute little stuffed animal, but when you sew it to a bag and there's like 30 of them, it just becomes hoardish, right? It's like you're hoarding little stuffed animals and you don't want it to go anywhere. It's like, haha, I got you forever. You cannot escape me. I will find you. And then you do something freaky and just sew them to a bag so they can never escape you. That's what goes through my mind when I see this.
Well, that was interesting. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating that video for you. I'll leave another video for you here with entertainment and then whatever the YouTube algorithm thinks that you will like here. I gotta get cooking here before the monster upstairs comes down raging, yelling that he's hungry. So I'll see you guys the next time.